day, Dawns ARKS. Welcome everyone to your Phantasy Star podcast, recorded live on July 26, 2022. My name is PrinceBrightstar, and with me here is Zance. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome.
Zance, you're flickering on and off, and so am I.
Yeah, so that's a thing that was just recently added. I also added that onto my streams whenever I have people I'm chatting with in Discord.
Yeah, so it's a nice little feature. So now you'll be able to tell which of us is actually talking going forward here.
Yep, it's a thing called reactive. It's pretty cool.
Yep. But anyway, we've got coming up here today an NGS headline, which is going to be starting in just a minute or two here. Aside from that, we got some fairly big stories to talk about today. Although at the same time, I've got a hard cut of 2 hours today, because things are getting pretty close for me in terms of moving. I'm actually meeting with the house inspector right after this show.
Yeah, and big congrats for you there.
Thank you. But yeah, so in terms of what we'll be talking about after the show, we've got of course, the news that there's going to be PlayStation 4 support coming in at the end of August.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's something that a lot of people have been asking for the global version for a long time.
Yep, and people were thinking for the longest time that it just wasn't going to happen, but here we go. So now, I have to ask the reciprocal question here: when is the Japanese side going to get Xbox support?
That's a good question, but I also have to say this: isn't the account tied to the Microsoft account?
I think it's tied to whatever your first account was. So.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, if you started on Microsoft and then you're currently on Steam, what you have to do is you have to disconnect from Steam in order to then connect to the PlayStation 4. Unless that's changed with this update, which I guess we'll see soon enough here.
Yep, because I would like to play this on my PS5 just to give it a try.
Yeah, I don't know if there are any PS5 specific enhancements, but I guess we'll see soon enough. And, hey, that should... Oh, here we go.
Alrighty.
Welcome back, everybody, to NGS Headline.
Hello, everyone. It's 9 p.m. Let's get started with NGS Headline.
And welcome back, Hiro Arai.
Hiro Arai.
Yay!
The official NGS navigator. Here to bring you the latest info on NGS. It's been a while, everyone. I'll be back in action from here on out. A very big thank you to Hasegawa-san for hosting this program in my absence. I'm a bit nervous, as it's been a while since I was last in the spotlight, but I will continue to do my best as the NGS navigator for ARKS worldwide. A lot has happened in my absence. We not only celebrated the first anniversary of NGS and the 10th anniversary of PSO2, but our global player base had the chance to enjoy our booth at the Anime Expo, marking our first offline event overseas. We also had the ARKS Expo 2022, our first offline event in Japan in 3 years. I went to the ARKS Expo myself, and seeing so many ARKS enjoying themselves in real life motivated me to work even harder than before. Thank you very much to everyone who attended the event. We have great news for everyone who couldn't make it this time around, so please stay tuned. Once again, this program is to inform players about the present and future of Sega's online RPG, PSO2 New Genesis, or NGS for short, with info on current operations, future updates, campaigns, and more. This is a pre-recorded broadcast. If you would like to watch it in Japanese, check out the Japanese NGS YouTube channel.
We'll take a brief look at that at the end if there's anything different.
Without further ado, let's move on to the updates you've all been waiting for.
NGS
hot information.
And we're probably starting off with Waker today.
We'll start with some of the updates coming in August. Please check out this video.
Yeah, so it's definitely different from what you had with Summoner, that's for certain.
I just like how it's called Waker now instead of Summoner.
I guess the idea is maybe you're kind of waking the photons into a certain shape.
Wait, so Melon's now called Marmello?
Yeah. And the other two are Synchro and Redran, renamed to a degree.
Okay. Oh, that photon blast there, that looks cool.
Yep. And old Harmonizer should work as well from base PSO2.
This is from Elma? Wow. Would you do that for me?
I think I'll write in my ARKS activity journal now.
You scared me. I didn't know you were here.
I really
Oh,
appreciate
hey,
all
side
the hard
stories.
work you do for
Hopefully
us.
So we're
that
actually getting
Maybe for
character
now.
development?
It's hard
That
to
would be
predict where they
nice,
might
and
attack
also
from.
I need to
hopefully it
slow
has
down
better writing
and
than the main
take a
story.
break once in a while.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, like, why not just implement it into the main story? Oh well. Some training now have rank 2 and challenge settings. And battle trigger items are now unified across regions.
Ooh, nice. That's so nice.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a lot of quality of life change here. Add-on skills. Oh, I see.
Ooh.
Class-specific NX cubes.
Oh, that is great.
Support NPCs. I was wondering if we were ever gonna get this.
Oh my god, that's... I am glad that's now a thing, because that will help a lot of players in like lower level areas.
Yeah, just being able to use them as meat shields and such when you need to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Max detailed model display. Okay, so now if there's a big meeting in town, you'll be able to see more players with that. And it looks like we are actually getting the summertime outfits and such here. There's gonna be a refresh of the bold swimwear.
Please.
Got some popsicles there.
I like the popsicles.
Polka dot outfits?
Oh.
So now, now that's with the Marlin outfits can just run the Marlin.
I love it.
And I've seen those stack like what 4 or 5 high before in the past.
Oh, I've stacked a bunch of them together myself before.
Actually, no, not an outfit. It's an accessory.
Yeah. What you would use is the mini Rappy suit, and then just stack a bunch of Marlins on top.
So, what did you think? Let's walk through the updates with these slides. First, we have some information about the new Waker class. The new Waker class uses the Harmonizer weapon to summon 3 types of familiars, or photon life forms, to battle. By switching out these familiars, the Waker can seamlessly adapt to both close and long-range combat. Both Fredren and Wulfin can be summoned with photon arts. While Fredren specializes in long-range attacks, Wulfin prefers to get up close and personal. Marmelo can be summoned with weapon actions, and can defend against enemy attacks, as well as dish out powerful counterattacks. The Harmonizer has its own gauge system, called the Harmonizer Focus. Each familiar has a different Harmonizer Focus gauge, which fills up when attacking or defending against enemies. By consuming Fredren and Wulfin's Focus gauge, the two can combine forces to unleash their powerful special move, Familiar Harmony. When using Harmonizer Photon Arts, hold down the PA button to dish out extra attacks at the cost of some PP. These additional attacks will have various effects depending on the PA type used. Wilmina is the new instructor for the Waker class. She may have a baby face, but she is actually a seasoned instructor with many students under her wing. Take her training to learn the basics of the new Waker class.
It also seems you can't use techniques.
After completing the main story in Chapter 3, a new side story will be available. This story kicks off when Mary is so absorbed in her research that she doesn't return to the lodge and asks that you deliver Ilma's lunch in her stead. In addition to the side story, new mini-episodes will be available as well. The mini-episodes will provide you with some new background info for multiple characters, so make sure you check them out. Emperor Rappy and Great Rappy will be making their appearance in new trials that can be found in any sector of all regions. These new trials are less common than the existing Rappy trials. What's more, the ones where the Great Rappy appears are even rarer than the Emperor Rappy trials. Make sure to capture the moment with a quick screenshot before taking them down. Rank 2 and challenge settings will be added to certain trainia throughout Halpha, mostly ones where enemies appear. You will be able to try Rank 2 and set your own challenge settings after you complete them for the first time. Keep in mind that in Rank 2, the enemies are the same level as the player.
The Battle Dia is getting,
you can earn
like, the
various
Battle Dia
titles for
Yellow has
modifying the
reduced
challenge
HP, that's a
settings
great thing.
and completing the
But also,
trainia
it's like
above a certain difficulty.
no longer
Make sure to give it
region-specific
your
battle
best
triggers
shot.
is also even better.
We will be making balance adjustments for all Battle Dia Yellow by reducing enemy HP.
But I'm wondering if those challenge settings are just going to be the same ones from the Trina Trust.
In addition, battle triggers
Might
for
be.
Battle Dia Purple and Battle Dia Yellow, which were
I think you just
originally
mentioned
region-specific,
that they're only for
will
the
be
ones where
unified
enemies
into
appear.
Common Purple and
Okay.
Common Yellow, so that quests for all Battle Dia can be accepted regardless of region. Please rest assured that existing battle triggers for each region can be exchanged for new triggers at the Item Trader NPC at each base. Next, we have some new features and additions for you. First, we have a new enhancement element for players called add-on skills. Spend N-class EX cubes and N meseta to create these add-on skills which can power up various effects for each class. In addition to the main effects that increase stats like potency and maximum PP, add-on skills also have sub-effects that can provide boosts like increased movement speed when charging.
Nice.
The main effects level, as well as the sub-effects level and effect type, are randomly chosen each time they are generated.
Okay, so I just heard that the increased movement speed
However,
while charging.
the level
That's
of the main
huge.
effect will not be lower than the level generated in the past for the same effect.
Okay,
You
so
can
even though it's
raise the
random, it
minimum
never goes
level
lower.
to some extent by consuming
Okay.
additional meseta when generating both main and sub-effects. The generated add-on skills are shared within your account, and one can be set for each class per character. Regardless of the class you are playing at the time, all of the add-on skills assigned to that character will be in effect. This also comes with an add-on skill boost, which slightly increases EXP earned, meseta earned, and your rare drop multiplier.
Nice.
You can get your hands on the material class EX Cube by leveling up after you've already reached the level cap. You'll even have the chance to get cubes for other classes through quest rewards, and newly generated add-on skills can be assigned as early as class level 1. Go out and collect class EX cubes and generate add-on skills to match your playstyle.
So how do you get regular NX cubes now?
Next, we've got a new system feature. Assist NPCs who will be available in all combat sectors. This feature allows you to call on an NPC to help out and fight alongside you when you're in a room with few players.
I would have liked
Depending
this
on
for the
the number of
regular
active
free
players
roam
in the
sectors
room,
as well.
Up to 6
for taking
NPCs
down
will
dread
automatically
enemies, though.
join in. Assist NPCs do not count towards the number of players affecting the enemy's HP, so they can be very effective as backup.
Nice.
If you prefer to fight without assist NPCs, you can disable the feature in the room keyword settings. This feature allows you to fight alongside
That is
various
very
NPCs on the field, who until now have been confined within the cities or could only provide tasks. Note that characters involved in the main story, such as Aina and Manon, will not be acting as assist NPCs to be consistent with the storyline. Now, let's talk about augment capsules. For certain augments, you'll need fewer capsules when exchanging for stronger ones, and you won't even need photon quartz, so be sure to exchange your extra augment capsules for stronger ones. The new Alliance
Nice.
Task Records are a permanent event where alliances on the same ship compete against each other. The total number of alliance tasks completed by each alliance each week is tallied. Depending on the final ranking, they can win beta reactors worth 100,000 meseta each, SG tickets, and more. Furthermore, to receive rewards from the Alliance Task Records, you need to complete at least 3 Alliance tasks during the tallying period. All participants will get at least 1 beta reactor regardless of their Alliance's ranking, so be sure to do some Alliance tasks.
Another way to get N Meseta.
Yep, so we
Next,
just need to make sure to
We're
get those
adding
done.
a sorting option to the menu
Yep.
list for when each menu is opened from the main menu, with some exceptions. Customize the menus to match your preferences. Also, you will finally be able to use multiple SG tickets in your inventory at once. You'll also be able to pick the backdrop that shows in the preview of your ARKS ID. So strike a pose, make a face, and choose your favorite backdrop to make your ARKS ID your own. For all of you working on new characters, we've improved the simple creation tool to make customization and character creation easier but still fun. The editing mechanics will now focus on customization options based on the first body type you select. This will make it easier for beginners to create characters without getting confused. So whether you've just started NGS, or if you found character creation too complicated before, be sure to give it a shot. If you would like to continue to create characters as you did before, you can still use detailed creation. Next, to make sure characters look natural, even when not viewed in detail, they will now be displayed as a silhouette. Also, although this is only for the PC version, you'll be able to set a maximum of up to 50 characters to be shown in detail. Please note that depending on your PC specs, this may make the game run slower. Plus, we're introducing an optional feature where you can set the volume for your character and other characters' voices separately. You will also be able to narrow down to rooms in the same sector and rank as you when you transfer rooms via Ryuker devices. The sorting order will also show what rooms are almost full. And you'll be able to hit the refresh button without moving your cursor.
Nice.
We hope that this makes room transfers more convenient. In addition, we've added a Play Navigator feature that displays advice on how to increase your battle power. So now you can check the world map for advice suited to your current battle power. It's a great reference if you want to raise your BP, but don't know where to start. You can
see how
also
that does for
toggle the
endgame
display
players.
to hide it when you don't need it, and check it when you do. Next, let's look at the new AC scratch ticket Sunshine Marine Stars 22. Have a hot ARK summer with marine-style outfits, swimsuits, glistening t-shirts, and other summer-ready outfits and accessories. Plus, starting with this scratch ticket, all new motion changes will be available as scratch ticket prizes. And for the count bonus, you will be able to get even fancier versions of some of the motion changes available in the prize lineup.
that is...
That's big. Because now you
For
don't have to do the 40 scratches
In this
anymore.
scratch ticket,
True.
the Marlin
true.
Rider motion change for both gliding and dashing are available as prizes, but there are also versions with effects added available as count bonus prizes. So check that out too. The new SG scratch ticket, Waker Comparison, wakes up NGS with outfits and hairstyles based on the new class. The prizes featured here are 2 idle motion changes, Type 2 Waker avatar items, and emotes. The win rate for these will be boosted by up to 1.5 times.
I'm still waiting for swim
The
motions to
count
have a
bonus
purpose.
prize will be the motion change motion swim surfing. Plus,
I'm pretty
scratch
sure
ticket
eventually
prize
swim
slips
motions
for
will
Waker
be
Comparison
useful.
are available
eventually.
ahead of time as rewards.
Yeah, right now they're
from
just
the
kind of
current mission
stuck
past season 10.
whenever
So don't
you're
forget
like
to
on
check.
the edge of an area, and that's pretty much it.
Next, although they weren't in the video, there will be 2 types of Revival AC scratch tickets available starting August 10th. Check out Rewind Collection 3 for select NGS-style items that were originally released last August, but haven't been included in scratch tickets since. The count bonus prizes will include the
That could work,
reintroduction
Betsujin,
of
if they
motion
could figure out
changes, such as motion glide,
a better
helicopter.
mechanic for it.
You can exchange them for something else at Item Recycle. In addition, Seaside Memories will bring back outfits including PSO2 spec swimsuits and other fashion items perfect for basking in the summer sun. Be sure to check out both of these scratch tickets. That's all the information on updates coming in the first half of August. Now, before we get to the updates for late August, check this out. We're excited to announce that NGS is collaborating with a popular VTuber agency, HoloLive Production. For those who don't know, HoloLive Production is an incredibly popular VTuber agency, not only in Japan, but worldwide, with
HoloLive.
approximately 65 million fans on YouTube. In this
I've never paid
crossover,
too much
you can become Shirokami
to
Fubuki from
VTubers. I mean,
Hololive,
I know that they're a thing,
Ninomai Inanis
but
from Hololive English,
it's never really
and Kageyama
been a main
Shien
focus
from
for me,
Holostars, with
one
their
way or the
outfits,
other.
hairstyles, accessories, and voices.
Yeah, so there's
What's
Hololive,
more,
Hololive
you
English,
can
and
get these as
Holostars.
early as
Hololive
August
is like the
24th.
Japanese one, mostly
And to
focusing
commemorate
on
this
the
collab,
female
we'll be
Japanese
creating and releasing
characters.
a variety of original
Hololive English,
content
basically the same
by
thing,
these
but
three
with
entertainers
English
based
female
on the
characters,
theme
and then Holostars is males.
HoloTravel NGS. More details will be available later on the official site and other media, so keep checking in. It doesn't stop there. We've got other collabs with official streamers. You can get in-game items from the official
Yeah,
NGS
I don't
streamer,
regularly watch
Sabakura,
Hololive stuff, but
and
I
the official
at least
NGS
know about
VTuber,
all the
Popona.
stuff. Oh, hey, and we also have Popona. Cool.
Sabakuro previously participated in the NGS live
Maybe
streaming
we'll finally get
project
some of her stuff
and continued
translated.
to do NGS streams with the support of the live ops team even after the project ended. Popona, with her famous catchphrase Popo, is our official VTuber and is currently broadcasting with her partner Hatosuke to spread the fun of being an ARKS defender.
Yeah, that gets interesting with Vitola
I'll talk a
having
bit more
ended.
about the items in this collab, and the one
At
with
least on the
Hololive
Japanese side,
production
not quite
a
on the
bit later
English side,
when
but
we
that's
go
coming
through the
in
updates
August,
coming in
and
the
I'm
second
racing
half
through
of
the rest of the
August.
story for that.
Now then, let's watch this video on said updates.
We got a new quest. Okay, using the new throwing mechanic. And was that Trinitas or something else?
Okay, that super spammel thing, that went by way too fast. I couldn't see what the
Same
option
here.
was for.
Looks like we got some episode 4 outfits coming in NGS specs.
Oh boy, Phaleg.
Yep.
Oh, that's just bringing
And
back
Mother.
memories of that. Yeah, the Phaleg. Oh, that's just bringing back horrible memories of that fight. Oh boy.
Actually, it wasn't that bad in the end, once I finally learned how it worked.
True, but you had to figure out how it worked, and that was the annoying part.
True. Mining rig Tavares?
Ooh, nice.
We're getting on that one early this time. So they got a Kaiser Almaty series and a Rugged series. Oh, that's a new boss.
Wait,
Nice.
was that just like was that a wolf with a sword in its mouth?
Maybe.
Dark Souls ripoff?
What did you think? Now, let's go through these slides. A new Trainia-type quest, Cannonball Rumble, will be available on August 17th. You will
Okay,
progress
so
through this
looking at
quest
that,
by
it looks like it
using
is in
the
a new
cannonballs
place
that
other
appear
than
when
Trinitas,
enemies are
so
defeated to hit and destroy targets.
I guess there's going to be another
A new enemy
another
will
wall
appear
opening
when
somewhere.
you destroy a target. The more powerful the enemy, the more cannonballs it drops. So the key is to be strategic when defeating enemies. Clear waves by destroying the number of targets set in the objectives before time runs out. Clear 3 waves to complete the quest. This quest is set in a different area each time, making it a unique and fun experience every time you play. An N-class EX cube might drop at the end regardless of the class you're playing, making it easier to use the add-on skills we talked about earlier. There are also several new Super-type augment capsules available here. Super Might will buff your melee potency by 2.25%, and many others will increase your HP or PP. The augmentation success rate per capsule is high at 10%, and the capsules themselves are easy to obtain, so these are very versatile and handy.
See how they are compared to the Stia
Introducing
series.
us to Cannonball Rumble is Artie, the ARKS combat support staff. His cool voice is complemented by his unique mask. As with Geometric Labyrinth, you can take this quest on as many times as you want without triggers, and you can match and play with other players to form teams of 4. We hope that you will enjoy a quest that's different from conventional combat-type quests, one where you can enjoy fast-paced gameplay. Compete among fellow ARKS and beat each other's scores in the specified content during set time periods in the upcoming ARKS records. The inaugural event will be held from August 17th to August 24th, with solo scores for the Trinitas Geometric Labyrinth. Play the Geometric Labyrinth solo during this period, and your score will be automatically registered. ARKS will be ranked into bronze, silver, or gold, depending on their score. You'll also get ARKS record badges depending on your scores as of the final day's tally. ARKS record badges can be exchanged through the item trader NPC at each base for limited edition weapon camo, arms refiners, NEX cubes, and weapons called Kaisar MK1.
Now, are
Although
those
its attack
7-star
stat is
weapons?
less than that of the regular Kaisar weapon series, its appearance and potentials are the same.
I
In
don't
addition,
know.
I
is
think
treated
they
as
are.
part of
Look
the
at the,
It looks
look at the
like
bottom
7-star.
middle.
Yeah, it looks like 7-star.
So that
Therefore,
might be another
this
way to get a
weapon can be
7-star
used
if
to
you haven't
create
been working on a
multi-weapons.
Kaisar series or if you
On the
haven't
other
gotten a
hand,
rugged yet.
Original Kaisar weapons can also be used as materials to create multi-weapons with Kaisar MK1 weapons. However,
Oh,
please note that the attack stats will be reduced in this case. You can take on the challenge as many times as you like during the event period, so aim for your next high score and try to set a new record. New items from Refined Form 5 join the SG Scratch Ticket lineup, and clothing from popular PSO2 characters Mother, Phaleg, and Haggith are getting an NGS
yeah, no kidding
blow-up.
about that, Betsjin. It's definitely hard.
Mother and Phaleg avatar items are hot prizes with a win rate of up to 2.0. The scratch count bonus is an idle motion inspired by Phaleg. Among all the items making their debut this time, Mother, Phaleg, and Haggith items will be leaving the lineup at the next update, so be sure to get them while they're here. The Mission Pass Season 11 rewards include 2 Waker stamps and the mag form Aryan Machina that makes your mag look like a horse. You can also get the Dash Ninja Motion Change, which was previously a scratch count bonus prize. You can get Refined Form 5 exchange tickets as well. Next up is something that was not shown in the trailer. AC Support Item Select 3 will be available starting August 17th. Items that can help you in your adventures, including ones that grant ADI-type augments and ones that aid you in unlocking potentials for your weapons, are back. This is the same lineup as the AC Support Item Select 2 scratch ticket released in April. Enhance your weapons and armor to aim for even greater heights. Starting August 24th, a new urgent quest, Mining Rig Defense Kavaris, will be available in the Kavaris region. Enemies are level 60, and the required battle power is 2,647 or greater. Set in South Kavaris, you will be battling enemies that attack from all directions surrounding the mining rigs. This quest features floating boards that are available from the delivery device. The key to completion is to use them strategically, such as using their mobility to get collectasigns or attack enemies. You can use them more times than you can the other support functions, so don't be afraid to use them. In addition, powerful enemies will appear one after another, including the new boss enemy, Vardius. On the
I look
other
forward to
hand,
fighting that.
you can use more mobile cannons than in previous defense battles. So take advantage of them to forge a path to victory. The rewards include drops of all categories of rugged series weapons, as well as a variety of Kavaris-related items, such as the Kaisar Almaty weapon camo and icicle orbs. What's more, the ARKS records mentioned earlier will have another round from August 31st to September 7th for 3 field race courses. This round will cover the South Alio Run, Stage 1, the West Redham Run, Stage 1, and the Central Kavaris Run, Stage 1. You can easily join in on the rankings, as scores are automatically registered once you complete them. So please don't hesitate to give it a shot.
Nice. So that gives you a
Next
way
up,
to get
let's
those
take a
new
look at
to get
the
those
AC
7-star
scratch
weapons
ticket
without having to do
virtual
combat.
streamers. As we mentioned earlier, we have a collaboration with the very popular VTuber agency, HoloLive Production. Check out this collection to cosplay as Shirakami, Fubuki, Ninomiya, Inanis, or Kageyama, Shien. In addition, items from the official NGS VTuber Popona and an original mascot, Mag, of the official NGS streamer, Sabakuro, will also be available. And it's not just collab items. The ticket will also have swag from past AC scratch tickets. So be a star with this scratch ticket full of crossover items with famous streamers. And finally, as already announced on the official site and other outlets, the global version launches on PlayStation 4 after the maintenance on August 31st.
Yep, that's big news.
Currently, players
that
on
is
platforms
huge.
other than PS4 can play with the same account by linking them, and cross-play with players on other platforms. You can also get bonus items by logging in via PS4. So PlayStation fans, don't miss out. Please note that AC is managed separately for the PS4 version, and you will need to purchase AC from the PlayStation Store in order to use it there. AC purchased from other platforms will not be accessible on PS4. Please also note that AC purchased from the PlayStation Store cannot be used on platforms other than PS4. This is all of the update information that we have for today. Next up, we have this. NGS Operation Report. In this section, NGS Operation Report, I, Hiro Arai, select some of your feedback and questions for the dev and live ops teams, and bring you their answers.
Oh, going to be interesting what the questions are.
This
Yeah,
segment
considering
has
they've
been
been
put
doing a
on
lot of
hold
this
during
through
my
the
absence,
from the dev
but
channel
we're
and
bringing
the
it back
Discord.
today.
Yep.
Here's the first question. Will there be more chances in the future to get the item codes distributed to the attendees at Anime Expo 2022? Here is the team's response. We are currently discussing ways of making them available at a later date for players who couldn't attend. Please wait for an announcement on the official site when the details are finalized. That was their answer. This is great news for all ARKs who couldn't make it to Anime Expo 2022. Moving on to the next question. I don't think that defeating equalizing enemies or captains should be required to complete tasks. This is what they said. In response to your concerns, we've decided to exclude enemies such as equalizing enemies and captains from task requirements as of an update in July. This will remain the same for all tasks moving forward as well. That was their answer.
And that
This
was one of the
issue
ones
has
that showed
already
up
been
in the
taken
Discord.
care of, and the dev team will continue to work hard to incorporate user feedback into the game to make it as fun and accessible as possible. Please don't hesitate to make requests and provide feedback in the future. Let's move on to the next question. In a June update, there were new class skills as well as some balance adjustments. But there still seems to be some balance discrepancies between various classes. Are you planning to make any other further adjustments? Here is our team's response. We plan on implementing further balance adjustments in October after seeing how things go following the Waker release in August. That was their answer. We can't disclose any balance adjustment details here, but they are definitely on the way. So we appreciate your continued feedback. We will keep you posted as more details become available. On to the next question. Why was the new Waker class name changed from the original Summoner from PSO2? Here's the answer I've received. As we've mentioned in past announcements, the Waker class is only somewhat similar to the Summoner. Up until now, all NGS classes were designed to follow specifications from old classes from PSO2. However, certain adjustments were made for NGS, causing some confusion regarding the differences between the new classes and the PSO2 originals. This is why we decided to create an entirely new class that uses the Harmonizer weapon, but is otherwise completely different from the Summoner. We were concerned that if we kept the same class name, many players would be confused by differences from the old Summoner class, and
Okay, that
decided
makes sense.
that it would be best
Yep.
to come up with
And
a
that
new
means
name
that
altogether.
Luster's name is also not safe.
We were also hoping that players who weren't as interested in the PSO2 Summoner would embrace the Waker as an entirely new class. That was their answer. Additionally, Waker-themed outfits will be red in contrast to the previous class's outfits that were primarily white, in order to better set them apart. This shows how committed the dev team was to the new class. We hope that everyone will give it a try once it's released. Next, we have more questions regarding the Waker. Will techniques be the Waker's main form of attack? Or will the attacks be divided into melee or ranged, depending on which familiar you're using? Here's the response from the dev team. The Waker's Harmonizer and 3 types of familiar attacks will all be techniques. Please note that although the colors and attack animations for Fredrin and Wolfen may look like melee and ranged attacks, these are display choices to make them more visually appealing. They are still technique attacks. That was their answer. Last time I
Okay,
checked,
so no
there were no
hybrids
plans to
then. It's
incorporate
just
a type of skill
technique
switch to
damage
change
then.
how attacks were allotted.
Well, that makes it easier to
Let's
augment
move on
for.
to the next question.
Yep, especially if you've already got a
We
force
really appreciated
attacker
how low
class.
rarity equipment didn't drop in Kavaris and overwhelm our inventory or storage. Do you plan on implementing this in future regions as well? Here is the team's response. With the August update, We plan on making changes to enemies appearing throughout Aelio and Retum so that they are less likely to drop low-rarity equipment relative to their level and drop Meseta instead. That was their answer. The auto-sell feature was added in June, and it is great to see how this has positively affected the overall gameplay. That's all for the Q&A today. Moving forward, I will continue to select and bring your questions and feedback to the dev and live ops teams and share their answers with you. Please also let us know your thoughts about this show and the game with the hashtag NGS Headline on Twitter and other platforms. Now, as the last part of this section, allow me to introduce part of our roadmap for September onwards. Please check out these slides. This is the
Finally,
roadmap
the
for NGS updates coming in the second half of 2022. Our first update will be focusing on the moon gazing event in September. In addition to limited time event quests, we will be bringing back the popular randomite events from the NGS first anniversary celebration. We'll also be hosting field races that utilize the floating boards. Also, the second installment of Cannonball Rumble introduced today is scheduled for the near future. In October, the level cap will be increased to 65, with new ranks being added to the combat sectors and urgent quests throughout Aelio, Retum, and Kavaris. We'll also be releasing new mini-episodes in addition to what we introduced earlier. What's more, we're planning various crossover scratch tickets with other game companies following the HoloLive production collab coming in August. We'll be announcing the details at a later date.
Interesting.
After that, we'll be holding an autumn event in November where various event-specific quests will be available. In addition to these events, we'll also be offering new high-difficulty trainee quests. You can also look forward to even more crossover scratch tickets with several famous anime production companies. Finally, we'll be releasing our third major update for NGS in December, where you can travel to the 4th region and enjoy the 4th chapter of the story, further expanding the world of NGS. In addition, the level cap will be increased to 70, and new skills will be added to prepare you for your new adventures. That is all the information we can provide today regarding our roadmap. In addition to the content we've introduced thus far, we also plan on implementing minor improvements and system enhancements as needed. I've heard that the team has already been developing updates for after January. We've also been hard at work on the highly requested personal quarters and alliance quarters from PSO2, as well as a new class utilizing the gunblade weapon. We expect to be able to release these updates around spring 2023
that was
or
weird.
later.
Sorry about that.
We apologize for the delay, but our goal is to take as much time as needed to provide the highest quality experience possible. So we must ask for your understanding. We will update you with new details on content including our future roadmap, personal quarters,
enjoy the
and
4th
new
chapter.
classes as soon as we can.
Yep.
Please look
Absolutely.
forward to the NGS updates coming in September and beyond. That's all for the NGS Operation Report. Moving on to the next segment.
I'm still waiting to see that engine.
NGS Satellite Information. Up next, we have some other NGS-related info. Keep watching for more exciting news. Starting with this topic. The PSO2 10th Anniversary campaign continued, starts on August 3rd. You'll be able to get PSO2 10th Anniversary special select tickets and other items to use in NGS just by playing the game in PSO2 blocks. The Your Pet Loves You campaign also starts on the same day. In this campaign, ARKS can get their PSO2 pets as mag forms if they've raised them to
absolutely,
level
they'll be
80
more
as
interesting than the
summoners
main
in PSO2
Kavaris story.
blocks.
Yep, definitely.
Look forward to continuing your adventure in NGS with your favorite pet. We hope that this will also be a good opportunity for you to enjoy PSO2 once again. Pre-announced urgent quests for mining rig defense in Alio and Redum will start on August 10th. We'll adjust the HP of all enemies in these pre-announced urgent quests to be 50% less, so you can more easily defeat them.
Yeah, and I still love how they're saying, hey, just go and play
Furthermore,
base PSO2.
We plan to add a significant EXP boost for these mining rig defense quests. This is the perfect campaign for raising up your Waker class and getting ready for the new urgent quest coming on August 24th. We're also adding an enhancement support boost on August 17th in conjunction with AC Select Support Items 3. Now's the time to buff up your weapons, as the success rate for augmentation will increase by 5% and enhancement by 40%. Another special campaign is in store, where you will get 500 SG back if you purchase a total of 10,000 AC. There's no better time to replenish your AC. Starting on August 17th, Premium Set 30 days and Premium Set 90 days will be available at less than half the regular price.
So spend $100 and
this is
get
a 1 week only offer.
500
So if you
SG.
haven't tried out
Oh, wait, no,
Premium Set
5,000
yet,
SG.
why
it
don't
looks
you
like.
take this chance to give it a shot?
Or would it just, or would
The
that just
SG
be
shop
500
will
SG?
have an item set
think it's
that
just
includes
500.
EXP boost
Yeah.
items and augment capsules in stock. You can purchase EXP boost items at a great
I know
price.
they did a
And what's
campaign
more,
like that back
they
on the
come with a
Japanese
set of
server
various
several
basic
years
augment
back, but it
capsules.
was
The
at a much
augmentation
higher
success
conversion
rate
rate, I
of these
think.
capsules is 100%, making them perfect for ARKs just starting out, as well as those who need a little buffer until the next big weapon build. To commemorate our collaboration with HoloLive Production, we're holding some campaigns starting on August 24th. Log in to NGS during the collaboration period and get in-game stickers featuring the logos of HoloStars and HoloLive Production, as well as the character marks of the 3 VTubers. Plus, you'll get a 20% in EXP earned as part of the fun. Whether you're an NGS vet or just starting, enjoy adventures on Halfa with these VTubers. Next up is an announcement on the PSO2 10th Anniversary Project. Good news for everyone around the world! The exhibition showcased at the 10th Anniversary offline event, ARKS Expo 2022, held at Tokyo Big Sight, will be coming back as an online event. You will be able to see the original Dark Falls Nebuta and the 10th Anniversary Mosaic in great detail. We will
Nice.
announce more information, including the schedule, at a later date. We hope that our global players will be able to enjoy this experience. That's all for this episode of NGS Headline.
Still want to see an offline
It's been
event
a while since I've been here, so
in
I
the
was a
West,
little nervous
bigger than
being
the
back.
Anime Expo one, though.
I hope you enjoyed this stream. I'd like to get right back into business, so please share your thoughts on the stream and feedback on the game using the hashtag NGS Headline. As a representative of all of you, I'll try my best to serve as a bridge connecting you with the dev team to help make NGS more fun and exciting. I sincerely appreciate the support from all of you, as always. The next stream will be on Tuesday, August 30th, and we will focus on the updates coming in September. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. So, ARKS, we'll see you in the next NGS Headline.
Thanks for watching here on Tuesday night. I'll see you on next NGS Headline. Bye-bye.
Alrighty. So that's the end of the headline. Let me switch over real quick to the Japanese side here and see if there is anything else going on over here. Let's see. this up here.
にしていければと思いますので、どうぞこれからもよろしくお願いいたします。でいきたいと思います。
Yeah, it looks like there might have been something here. Let's bring this
以
up.
上 NGS オペレーションレポートでした。
Something different on the Japanese side. That's
Yeah.
not surprising. There usually is.
AC 購入でウェブマネーが
Yeah,
当
so
たる
there's something
お得な
for
プレゼ
web
ント
money,
キャ
it
ンペー
looks
ンを開
like.
Of
く
course.
ださい。
And then what else?
8月3日
This
から
looks
開
the
催される
same.
もっと PSO2 10周この機会に緊急クエストに出現するエネミーの HP は利用率は 100% です
This
の
looks
で
the same
初
as
心者の方
well.
や本格的な装
All
備を
alive, and then
10
ARKS
周年記念を
Expo.
迎える東京スカイツリータウンとの10周年同士の特別コラボ
Oh,
が
and
決
then-
定いたしました。
So there's
スカイツリー
something.
タウン内の東京空町地下3階エントランススペースにダークファ
So
ル
it
スね
looks
ぶ
like
たが
there's
設置
another
されるほか
offline event or something
東京空
here
町1階にコラボカフェもオープンしま
happening
す。
at the Skytree.
コラボメニューなどの詳細は次回放送にてお知らせいたしますので続報をお待ちください。続いては10周年記念の放送企画のお知らせ。関係の深いアーティストの皆さんを迎え10年間を彩った名曲たちをアーティストの視点で掘り下げる楽曲をテーマ
Something
にした
called
特別
PSO2
番組
Jam,
PSO2 ジャムの放送が8月5日金曜日
which
に
is
決定い
happening
たし
on
ました。
August 5th. It looks like. Looks like
ナーデ
it's.
レフ役田所あずささんによる戦いの歌弔いの歌の
Is this
限
gonna
定
be
ライ
like
ブもあり
a
ますのでぜひご覧ください。
Like a DJ event, like we had here on the
新たな
global
10周
side
年プロジェクトの
last
発
month.
表もありそうです。詳細は後日掲載のお知らせをご確認ください。
It sounds like this. I wish I could actually read Japanese.
今回お伝えする10周年プロジェクトについては以上となります。
And
また
then aside from
みんな
that,
応援をいただければ。
looks like that's it.
次回の NGS ヘッドラインは8月30日火曜日に
All right, let me take that away. Whoops. There we go. That's better. Oh, Zance, did we just lose you? Okay, so it looks like we did lose Zance there. He's saying his computer crashed, but I'll hold down the fort in the meantime. So let's see here. Oh, Zance, are you back up?
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
My computer just completely crashed.
Oh my goodness. You got a faster boot time than I do, but that's probably because you don't have multiple USB drives connected.
Nah. And plus, my main OS is on my SSD, so.
All right. Well, we do have some other stuff to go through here, so let me bring that up here now. Obviously, as of right now, we're currently in the middle of celebrating the anniversary event. Why is that pulled all the way over? There we go. That fixes that. And so with that, of course, there was the ARKS Expo. We're basically done at this point with the official ambassador, I think, unless they're going to do one more of those podcasts that they aren't translating into English. There's the 10th anniversary mosaic, which we did actually see on the expo floor there in some of those images. And then, of course, there's the vocals for instrumental song survey. Did you happen to put in on that?
I did not.
Okay. Yeah, that is basically over at this point. But basically what it was is you had a choice of about 40 tracks to choose from, and whichever got the highest score was going to basically be given vocals. Now, I don't know if that means they're also going to remix it to a degree, but I guess we'll... Oh, yeah, actually it says right here, remix. So, we'll see what track that is in the future, I guess. And there have been several of the manga and illustrations coming out over the past several weeks. And the PSO2 anime and stage play, those have been streamed online for free. Those are going to continue to do so for some time, as you can see here. And then there was the Anime Expo. Aside from that, there was also the Let's Make Online ARKS ID, which, if you go into that, you're given this interface here. And at the end of it, you're given basically an ARKS ID here that's basically just an image that you can save.
Yeah, it's something that you can use in forums. It's reminiscent of those kind of ID things that you would make for forums.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then we also have the 10th anniversary greeting here. So let me read through this here. This was from closer to the start of the month, but we haven't actually covered this yet. Today, July 4th, marks the 10th anniversary of Phantasy Star Online 2, PSO2 for short, of the official launch of the PC version in Japan. The journey of PSO2 started with reaching this 10-year milestone as one of the goals. We are only able to celebrate this anniversary thanks to all ARKs who have given us your support. We are so grateful. Surely, every single ARKs has their own story to tell, and we hope that you've all made many unforgettable memories during these past 10 years. We, the development and live operations teams, have been through joy and sorrow, met and parted ways with many people, and experienced successes and failure alike. We are very happy and honored to have finally reached this 10-year mark. PSO2 was built from the ground up on a new game system and released last year in June as PSO2 New Genesis, NGS for short. Together, we jumped into a new adventure on the planet Halpha, encountering unknown creatures and minerals, fighting new enemies, and playing with new friends and alliance members in the vast open field. The Kavaris region, our third new field, was released on June 8th, 2022 of this year, and the new Waker class will be making its debut in August. We hope you will continue to enjoy NGS as it evolves day by day. Right now, various celebrations are underway to commemorate this occasion both inside and outside of the game. As a token of our gratitude to you, we will be holding a series of events in the game starting July 6th, which have been ongoing. Let's celebrate this anniversary together with free unlimited use of a portion of the paid menus at the salon, 10 a day free SG scratch tickets. That's already ended.
Yeah.
And exclusive scratch ticket collections. We hope you all enjoy the 10th anniversary festivities along with the many other exciting campaigns we have in store as well. Additionally, outside of the game, NGS will be a part of Sega's booth at Anime Expo 2022, which is being held...
Yeah.
Say again?
Which already happened.
Yep. The launch of the global PS4 version was also announced there. We are very happy to be able to establish our game on a new platform and hope that more people around the world can enjoy NGS. And in Japan, we'll have our first offline event in 3 years, ARKS Expo 2022. Of course, that also already happened. There was an original Dark Falls Nebula on display, an exhibit looking back on a decade of PSO2, and opportunities to test play the new Waker class and original merchandise for sale. Admission was free of charge, however pre-registration was necessary with a complete changeover system between the two sessions as a COVID-19 precaution. Many other events are planned for the PSO2 10th anniversary project, so stay tuned for the latest information on their official stream, NGS Headline, and other outlets. Once again, a big thank you to each and every ARKs for your support over the past 10 years. We, the development team and live operations team, will continue to work hard and do our best towards the goal of celebrating the 15th, 20th, and even more anniversaries with all of you in the future. Thank you for supporting PSO2 and NGS. Sincerely, the PSO2 New Genesis development and live operations team.
Aww.
Yeah, so it's been a long time, and of course their journey started way before the game first released. And even some players who got the chance to get into the PSO2 alphas. In fact, I was one of them in the second alpha that they held.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning about that.
Yeah, so for me, the journey actually started back in 2011. All right. And then, of course, we already mentioned the anime that's being put out right now, and there's going to be PSO2, the animation, following after August 23rd. PSO2 on Stage has also been released, but there are no subtitles for that. And what YouTube gives us and the auto-translate is...
not good.
Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah, because here's the thing. The auto-translate from YouTube uses Google Translate, and Google Translate is hot garbage.
Yep. Unfortunate. But there are still going to be more of those movie concerts happening in the meantime, at least until August, and probably even more for PSO2 the animation. Which, that one, of course, takes place shortly before Episode 4 starts. And then, of course, we got the announcement of PlayStation 4 support starting August 31st. Now, in order to access it, you're going to need a PSN account to play on the PS4 version. And then they already talked about AC being a thing that you have to manage through the PlayStation Store instead of through what you already have. And then there are platform-exclusive items, so some items cannot be used or equipped on the PlayStation 4 version, and some cannot be used or equipped on non-PS4 versions. So we'll see if there's going to be Toro and Kuro outfits again or not.
Oh, that would be...
maybe not, because they were never big in the global side of PlayStation.
Yeah.
These items will be hidden or replaced with different appearances if players log into a platform where the items are restricted while having them equipped. The same restrictions apply to the areas where these items are displayed, such as furnishings that allow you to showcase your equipment. And the specification applies to your own and other player characters.
That really doesn't make that much sense. Like, why have platform-specific equipment that you can only see when you're on that platform?
I guess exclusivity deals and things like that. I guess it's kind of the same thing as, like, what I think if you play the PSO2 Cloud on the Switch, you get the Link outfit, if I remember correctly.
Yes, but that was something that you could then bring, like, you could use on other platforms. It was the same thing with the PS4 outfits that you could get.
Yeah, then the only other thing I could think of is for game exclusivity.
I don't know, that just seems weird.
Yeah.
Now, the thing with AC, that makes sense. Other platforms have done that before with other free-to-play games. I don't know. It's just the platform-exclusive equipment. That just seems very weird.
Yeah. But yeah, so... And then they just go into the specifications here at the bottom. PlayStation is a registered trademark, or trademark of Sony Interactive Entertainment
Blah, blah,
Inc.
blah. Yep.
So yeah, it's coming, and we'll see how many new players we get from that. Because I know there are a lot of players out there that don't play PC.
Probably a good amount, I would assume.
Betsujin, and to be honest, I don't know what to say to that, because really the console wars at this point, I think they're still a thing, but it's nothing like what happened back in the day with Nintendo and Sega.
we got the big three. We got Nintendo, Sega, and Microsoft. I own all of them.
I don't have a PS5 or an Xbox Series yet at this point, and frankly,
got my-
I don't see a reason to now that almost everything is coming to PC.
Yeah, but I still got my PS5, my Series X. Which, honestly, Series X is the best way to play Sonic Unleashed now because of the FPS boost.
Okay. Moving on from that, there is a special item set on sale in the AC and Star Gem shops. So in the AC shop, looks like there's a discount on the 30-day premium set. And then for the 90-day, you get yourself a PSO2 10th Anniversary Exchange ticket. Now, that can be used at the item trader, and that's how you can either get the mini Arkma or the mini Lilliput suit. And then they're also having a sale on the End Inventory Plus 10, which now that they've added in auto sell and the bringing out lesser, or rather reducing the number of low rank drops, I don't know if you actually need to have that anymore at this point.
Yeah, not really. A lot of the inventory issues that a lot of people had came because of like a bunch of different lower tier equipment just taking up space.
Yep, and plus you still got your drop storage even if your inventory does fill up. As for Star Gems, there is a 10th Anniversary Special set, which gives you, for 1,250 Star Gems, a 30-day material storage, a 30-day extended storage 1, a 24-hour plus 50% rare drop rate, a 24-hour 50% EXP earned, as well as one of those PSO2 10th Anniversary Exchange tickets. And then there's also 3 support sets based on either if you want melee, ranged, or technique support. What those do is they give you one of the Gigas rank 3 augments, depending upon which one you select, either might, precision, or technique. And you also get a mastery rank 3 as well augment. That being on top of getting a 24-hour 50% N rare drop rate, as well as a 50% 24-hour N EXP earned rate. And then, yeah, here they go into the Arkma suit mini and the Lilliput suit mini. You can also get a Rappy backpack, the Lilliput head, Siren wings, and Hitsugi ribbon, as well as a bunch of other things as well. Okay, moving on from that. All right, we already talked about the instrumental song survey. This is also a change that's coming. In the update scheduled for early August 2022, the following changes will be made to the behavior of PSO2 Spec Mag Evolution devices acquired from NGS Scratch tickets. So in the current behavior, players cannot register PSO2 Spec Mag Evolution devices obtained via NGS Scratch tickets while in PSO2 blocks. And after the change, players will be able to register PSO2 Spec Mag Evolution devices obtained via NGS Scratch tickets while in PSO2 blocks. And furthermore, mag forms in PSO2 blocks will be changed to what players have registered.
That's good.
Yep. And then, of course, you can always switch those around if you want to, using the mag form change ticket that you can get from one of the shops. But I think you need to trade in AC items for that, if I remember correctly. Moving on from that, why don't you go ahead and take this one here?
Alrighty. Once it shows up on my screen here. Oh yeah, levels of some enemies appearing in the Kavaris region are too low. So, as a result of our investigation, we have identified a bug that caused the levels of some enemies in the Kavaris region to be lower than intended. We fixed this issue on July 6th at approximately 11:40 p.m. Eastern, and the enemies affected by this issue are now back to the levels they should be. So what level were they?
I think they were 59, and I know a lot of players were saying that they wanted to be able to have that return, because that was making it easier for them to take out the Gigantics enemies.
Ah. Well, it was pretty obvious that it wasn't correct.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely. So we'll see if that ever does make a return. There's also an ongoing issue where trials may occur without defeating enemies, and they are working to fix this. So this, I believe, has caused some of the Emperor Rappies to pop up without any kills actually happening. And then there's an ongoing... no, actually this was fixed a couple of weeks ago, where SG Salon Free Pass S were being consumed in the Auxiliary Salon during the character creation campaign. So that looks like they're also looking to do a repayment on that here in the future. And then Dark Falls, yeah, this is kind of a bug here. So it's possible for Dark Falls to actually move outside of the boss arena in the round 2 trigger. So yeah, right now until this is fixed here, they're telling players to refrain from attacking if the boss Dark Falls performs an attack action and moves off the field. And if the bug does happen, just abandon and try again. All right, and then moving on to some of the other updates around the community. So for Ephinia, the most recent update for them happened on July the 2nd. For that, the Hunter Boost Road was changed to Mop-Up Operation number 3, the East Tower, Sweep-Up Operation number 8, New Mop-Up Operation number 5, and Sweep-Up Operation number 12. And then, with that, a new launcher was uploaded. And the DLL changes all the weapon skins to use the sound effects of the skin by default. And you can disable this setting in the options of the new launcher to maintain the sound effect of the base weapon. And then if you use a custom texture Japanese.xvm file for modifications to your HUD, specifically for the HUD numbers or the characters in the HUD menu, you can put this file into your Ephinia PSO data Ephinia custom folder. And classic players no longer see the HPR versions of quests. If a quest is in HPR and has no timer on the normal ships, players loading the quest in Classic will still have timers. Alright. And then one more announcement here today. So Insignia is a project that's actually been in development for some time, which is basically going to bring back live support for the original Xbox, which is pretty big, and one of the games that they've announced support for is the original Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 on Xbox OG.
Yep, and that's actually pretty huge. Now, to be fair, when it comes to Episode 1 and 2 on Xbox, it's basically just the port of the GameCube version. However, never before has people been able to get the Xbox version back up and running, as that's been exclusively tied through Xbox Live. So now being able to finally replace Xbox Live and get the Xbox version of Episode 1 and 2 back online is really huge. I even got myself an original Xbox and a copy of Episode 1 and 2 in order to play it whenever Insignia finally releases.
Yep, I've got one as well, so And I think the one requirement was that you need to have at least connected your Xbox OG at least once to the original live service for this to work.
Yes and no.
Oh, so
like, there's a way that you can, if you have a modded Xbox, you could just dump the keys and then connect it to the Xbox Live through that.
okay. But yeah, still, it'll be nice to be able to experience that back on the OG Xbox again.
Mm-hmm. And as soon as that launches, I will be streaming it because I think that would be pretty cool to do.
Yep. All right. So with that, I actually just got a call from my inspector, so I need to be able to take that. So we're gonna go ahead and close this out here. But with all that said, thank you for joining us today. And have a great day, everyone. I will be catching all of you when Waker comes out.
Yep. Day has dawned. Have a great day, everyone. Johnny.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yep, no problem. Alrighty. See you later. Alright, bye.